Okay, I wanted to do a reading on this opening this embassy that's going to take place in Israel, Jerusalem. But here's what I got. I guess Ivanka and Jared, the great hope for the Middle East, they're going to be there for this opening of the embassy. And of course, Trump, he's not going to be there. He's going to do it by video. Oh, isn't that magnanimous of him? But let's see what we got here. So what we got was, wanting to ferry across. God, let's see if I can get this. Keep getting a bad light on there. Okay, they're wanting to move forward with this. Okay, moving forward through this drama. In the past, it was blocked. There were some resistances to it. It was not, it was blocked for a time, but now it's being opened, open to the world, okay? So they've come to an end with that, and they're going to have the opening celebration soon. But what I see under that is the death card, end to that process. But also what's above it is this, the bloody swords, the thing. So I'm, wondering if, in fact, they're going to have some riots or something take place there. Let's see what else we get to this. What is it? An end. Are they going to have riots or something with this? So looking for some balance, the yin, the yang, the good and the bad, balance, and okay, and some talks to that cup. So let's see what this is about up here. Okay. It's about one that's in power, moving that energy forward, and just going through this minefield, the drama that's happened, and now it's kind of, at a position where there's a kind of hanging, waiting to get bit there, because they've made this arrangement. With Israel, etc. But it's going to cause a lot of heartache. It's going to cause a lot of conflict. Okay. So, yeah. With justice, ideas of justice. There are a lot of ones that don't think that taking it there in Jerusalem is just. So there will be those that are going to, see what they can get away with, Yeah. And those that are feeling out in the cold because of this maneuver. So it's not going to be a good thing opening up there. Okay, it's not going to be a good thing. I think there could possibly be riots. There could be, I don't know, there could be terrorist things, I think, at a later date. Let's see, will there be some sort of terrorist activities because they've moved this embassy? Will there be some sort of a terrorist activity due to the embassy being put in Jerusalem? Let's see what we have. First is out is a star. Star. Putting light on the subject. But again, this I see, you know, the water and the also could be the blood. When I see her pouring out the red there. Okay. Yeah. Got the cutting of the head there. It reminds me of the cutting of the head of John the Baptist. On the other side, the temperance, you know. About the temperance. Here again, we have like the water and the blood being poured out together. So, what's below it is Empress. Something that's being I see it as something being hatched, some plan being hatched, something coming to fruition. And again, there's something behind it with, I don't think this is a person, but I think it's just a big energetic move, an energetic move of one. Okay, let's see here. Some strength coming to the forefront. Doing the lion. Because they think the balance has been destroyed there, the balance. What's happened with it? Yeah. So there will be those that are grieving for what's taking place. Yeah, and there may be violence coming. Yeah. Now when I see here the violence coming, and I see over here the swords with the heads, you know, heads rolling, and I see, you know, them pouring out the water, the blood here also, temperance. In these cases, I think that they have actually, the temperance and all these things are being lost. I have to see. I don't think I have. Do I have a pen? Let me see something. Let me see if the temperance and things. See what's going on with that. Yeah, temperance is turned upside down. The light is, star is, yeah, it's skewed, it's, yeah. Yeah, so these are, you know, they're like upended. They're upended. So, yeah, it's not coming from a good light or hope or anything. It's the losses and temperance. The temperance has been lost. Okay. And they're breeding this malcontent with the way it is. Okay, let's see the balance. I've got a feeling that yeah, balance has been lost in what they're doing. Okay, it's being turned on its head. The balance is being lost. Okay, who is this? I'm wondering if this power. Wonder if that power is Iran and Israel up here. Iran and Israel. I would say riding the lion. Maybe that's the Lion of Judah, so Israel, and maybe the other one has to do with Iran. Let me see. Will there be a conflict with Iran against Israel with this move? Will there be a conflict of Iran with Israel? Mm. Well, looks like the lovers are upside down. Okay. So no love lost there. The judgment is coming in is skewed concerning what's going on. Someone coming forth, you know, with holding the sword, and I just see it as being like an aggressive action. And I think it has to do with the U.S. They're seeing it as U.S. as an aggressiveness. Okay? That things are being blown out of proportion with what Trump is having things blown out of proportion, that he's in a position that he should never have been in, that he should have, this is not something he should have meddled in. Okay? And what's under it was this being bound, but now it's been bound is being overturned. So they're being freed up. And they're going to a different state of judgment. And what's up here? And now, at the moment, they're just sitting back and watching things unfold, biding their time. That's above it. Because now they've been unrestrained, and they're making some skewed value judgments about it. And looking at Trump, his involvement that shouldn't have been there. Yeah, okay, that's Trump. That's Trump. Okay. But he was making these involvements and trying to make these changes. Okay. To make that shift. Right? And he's sitting in a place of satisfaction, this kind of a smug thing. But again, that's it. We can bring this back to this happening. This future event. And it's about this greed, holding on to onto some greed. And again, we've lost the temperance again. Oh, yeah. And behind it is very negative thing. So I think that, in opening this the way that they've done in Israel and making Jerusalem, changing those values there, there's going to be problems there later. There's going to be problems. Most definitely. There's going to be problems. So let's continue forward and see what this is going to bring. What is that about? What is that about? Not good, not good, not good. A lot of misgivings about putting that there. A lot of misgivings about that being put in there. So let's see what's crossing that. What's crossing it? Okay. In the spotlight. Making those judgments in the spotlighting about money, and the wheel is turning, and there's going to be an aggression underneath of it all. Is this aggression, and above it is the lion? Yeah, the Lion of Judah, Israel, and underneath of it, these aggressions that are going to come. They see part of it as, money fueled. And it's only a matter of time till this explodes. I think it's just going to explode. I think it's really going to just explode. Yeah, here we go again with that. With Trump, it's always about money. And then we have the other side that's grieving. It's grieving over it. Yeah, and it's a fool's move. He's set in motion something. I think they're setting in motion something they don't understand. Between what's going on with Iran, and then they're putting this thing, open this embassy in Israel, and putting all this drama in there, they're opening really what could become a Pandora's box. This could be a real Pandora's box, fueling something, rather than Ivanka and her husband Jared bringing peace to the Middle East. They may have just opened a big, huge Pandora's box by opening this. It is still connected, fueled in with Russia in some way, shape, or form. Russia's behind this as well. Again, Russia and money. Russia and money. Walking through this minefield of drama. It's a big burden that's going to be, it's going to be something coming up that they don't want to. Again, the balance, they've skewed this. I'm sure this is skewed. They skewed the balance there. They're skewing and interfered with something he should have never interfered with. And it's all out of his ego. He's done it out of his ego. Bullheaded ego. Okay. He's done it all out of his ego. He's just sitting back and watching it and just, nonsense. Horrible. Okay, he's just lit another fire. Just lit another conflict. As if there's not enough conflict there. It looks like he's just, making another conflict, which, is not going to yield a good produce. It's going to yield, again, not good things. So, when it comes to putting this, opening up this new embassy, I've got a feeling they're going to have more trouble than they know what to deal with that coming up. Yeah, yeah, very bad move. Very, very bad move. So I'm going to close this out here. Namaste. Have a great evening, everyone, and see you online.